Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We got some NBA, of course. This is a weekly review, the NBA week from last week, talking about the top moments, of course, as well, and some of the news that's going on as well. But one of the main news, of course, topics today, Wemby injury. We have a few injuries we're going to talk about. Paul George returns tonight. I think they say it's expected to return tonight against the Clippers. The 76ers will play the Clippers tonight, and Paul George is supposed to make his season debut, of course, here. Tonight, so we'll see exactly what goes on with him. But we've seen, of course, Bam and Herro. They're still day-to-day right now. You know, two All-Stars for the Heat. They will not be playing tonight against the Knicks, so we'll see what happens, of course, in that game. The Heat been scoring very well. Just the defense been different without Bam, so we'll see how things go with those two guys. Hopefully, they can be able to come back to get our Heat a little bit more juice, of course, and see how we can get things going. Right now, we're sitting at 7-6 right now. We played the Knicks in this game right here, and one thing we just lost. The reason we lost that game really because of rebounding like that. They got too many second chance opportunities, and you let Landry Shamet. Now, no offense to Landry Shamet, but he only averaged 7 points per game in the regular season. Man scored. He got two career high points, two career high scored games. I'm going to say against the Heat like that. He scored 36 points against us. Went out there, handled business. And when you get guys second chance opportunities, they miss the first shot, get another opportunity. They usually make those second chances, third chances, and stuff. The Heat got to find a better way to rebound, of course, and get good leverage, of course, as well. You got to see rebounds very a lot more. I think and better as well. I think you can't be worse than what you did, of course, when that was that Friday, I think. Can't be worse than that. So you got to go out there and find a way to chase the rebounds and go out there and be able to box people out and make those plays and make those adjustments. I think Coach Spo will find those adjustments, and Khalil Ware will play better, of course, in this game. So we'll see how things kind of go. But Wemby got injured. Wemby got injured, of course, in that game against the Warriors, and Stephen Curry was playing very good in that game right there. He said that he felt like Haley Williams from Paramore like that night. He said that's what he felt like. They asked him to compare his performance to a band performance, and hey, ain't it fun when you can put up 16 for 26 and shoot 52% from the three-point line, and also, you know, get 49 points in that game right there. He was unstoppable, of course, as well, saving them. He had no pressure, no pun intended. Another song title on him like that. He beat the Spurs and let the Spurs in. That wasn't gonna work. I'm gonna say let the Spurs in misery business, but that was gonna work. The song title was gonna work, so I'm going to stop. But yeah, he went out there and played very, very good. He played very good, of course, up there. But the following game against the Pelicans, that happened yesterday, he only scored 9 points in 28 minutes. And then a lot of people had the speculations like saying that Steph cannot save the Warriors every time like that. It's not gonna be sustainable for him to do that every time, going out there and being the hero for them. But that's why you got Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler did what he did yesterday. That's what you need right there. 18 points yesterday. He also had 10 rebounds as well. The other guys got involved, and they beat the Pelicans 124 to 1. 106 like that. So that was good for them to do that. But Wemby sustained an injury. He said that something didn't feel right like that on his leg like that. I thought it was maybe like a tack injury because, you know, my friend, my cousin, like that, real cousin, literally, MDB, like that, you know, he a Spurs fan. He said that he's seen the Wemby injury thing, and then just seen a report that Wemby, of course, is going to be missing multiple weeks with his injury as well. It says a calf strain, so hopefully nothing severe like that. Nothing like dealing with Achilles or anything, just the calf being strained. Probably can't put no pressure on it right now, so he'd be out, it said, for multiple weeks probably. So we'll probably see him back around maybe the end of November, or maybe probably the beginning of December like that, returning back. But luckily the Spurs do have a lot of depth, of course, as well, so they can still stay afloat. But yeah, you hope Wemby is good and he comes back, of course, healthy and playing at a high level, of course, like he usually does. Yeah, but Stephen Curry being 37 years old, he still have a lot of juice left. He's averaging 27 points per game this season, but it's not gonna be sustainable for him to do that every single time. That's why you have the other guys to step up. And Kuminga, they gotta find a way to get Kuminga opportunity as well. He signed back. You thought that everything was good, but for some reason they don't seem to be. It don't seem to utilize him at all like that. So you thought like they bring Kuminga back. Of course, in that deal they signed him here, they've been using him, but he haven't played. Well, he didn't play last game, of course. He didn't play against the Spurs either. When the last game he played? He played 12 minutes against the Kings. And that's pretty much it. He played 24 minutes against the Thunder. It was the last time he really had some good minutes like that. So it's been a little while like that. It's been up and down. They don't get him involved in the offense. You'll think that the Kuminga athleticism he has, of course, his ability to shot create, of course, as well like that. And they did find a way to scope them to being their next big thing, their next big guy like that. They already got rid of Jordan Poole, and remember Wiseman, the center they had, got rid of him as well. So a lot of the young talent, they seem to get seem to get messed up, and they don't seem to develop those guys fully like that. So you think they have those young talent there to uplift Curry and then Jimmy Butlers and Draymond Greens like that, to be around them, to still have a team that's very competitive and a team that's very good, of course. But for some reason, the Kuminga situation is still lingering on. I thought it'd be solved after he signed the extension, but or signed a little year deal that he signed or whatever he signed like that, but it's still here. So we'll see what happens, of course, with that. But moving on, of course, looking at Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen is another name that's circulating around, of course, as well. We've been seeing a lot of trade rumors surrounding him. Of course, the Heat. The Heat always in trade rumors. The Heat and Lakers always in trade rumors. They always seem to get like, oh, the Heat interested in this player, the Lakers interested in this player. But the Lakers actually got a few of their guys that they're interested in. My Heat never get anybody we're interested in like that. So it'd be cool to have Lauri Markkanen. I know people have been talking about Jovic. He's not playing up to par, and Lauri Markkanen being 27, 28 years old, and the scoring ability he has, the rebound ability he has, would be very good to play next to Bam. That'd be a nice pairing, but I don't know exactly what it would take. Would take a Jovic. I know you probably want to keep Khalil Ware, but we'll take a Jovic, all the picks you got, and maybe something else like that. Terry Rozier is arrested, but I bet you can still trade him to like it'd be I think he got 1 year left on his deal, so it'd be an expiring contract. So maybe that help a little bit, but I don't know if Lauri Markkanen get traded tonight. The Jazz going to decide to just start him completely again, but we'll see what kind of goes on. But we also see, of course, the MVP ladder right now. Look at the MVP ladder. It's still similar names. You'll see the same names from the past few seasons. It's always the same guys, like Nikola Jokic. 28 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists right now. He's leading the MVP ladder again after this week right now. He's already a 4-time MVP, so we'll see if he can find a way to win his 5th one. Most likely he probably won't, because I feel like a lot of players, like you look at some of the years LeBron had, he could have had more than 4 MVPs. He could at least have like 6 or 7 of them, but eventually get fatigued like that from it. The years that Jordan had 5 MVPs, but Jordan probably could have had a lot more. At least see some of those seasons he had like that, but eventually more fatigued like that. So there's a lot of players who probably could possibly have a lot more MVPs than what they have, but eventually fatigue does set in a little bit. I think this year Luka will probably win the MVP. As my pick this year, my pick for the past few years. I feel like last year he could have won it too, but when the trade happened, he missed some games and stuff like that. But I think this year he missed a few games early on, but was able to play, of course, and he can stay healthy and play those games and be eligible enough. I think he definitely win the MVP, but we'll see. SGA is second right now, 32 points a game, 6 assists and 1 steal. You got Giannis, 33 points a game, 11 rebounds. He's a 2-time MVP, looking to win his 3rd one. Luka is 4th spot, 34 points per game, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Basically 9 assists, he's 8.9, so he's definitely close and nearing that triple-double range. He had a few triple-doubles already this season, but he's definitely nearing that range of averaging a triple-double. And Wemby is 5th right now, 26 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks. So yeah, these guys are playing at a high level like that. Those are the top 5 guys in the MVP race right now for this week. So we'll see how things continue to go on like that with some of these players and see who find themselves, of course, winning the MVP. Let's move over to, of course, the standings right now. As you guys know, the Pistons have won 9 of their last 10. I think they won like 9 straight, right? If I'm not mistaken, they won like 9 straight, right? I think so. It was 9 straight. Let me pull it up. Is 9 straight? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 9 straight. 9 straight games. Yeah, Pistons have won 9 straight games. It was crazy. They're the #1 seed, of course. They're 11-2 right now. Knicks 8-4. Cavs 9-5. Atlanta Hawks 9-5 as well. They playing very good without Trae Young, which is crazy. They're playing good without Trae Young. They're finding a way to move the ball around, of course, as well. They're playing good basketball, of course. You got Jalen Johnson on the team, of course, doing his thing, and everything kind of going well like that. And they're playing pretty good without Trae Young, which is crazy to say, but they look kind of better without him like that. The ball movement has looked better, and they sitting at 9-5. At one point, they had a losing record with Trae Young. Without him, they had a winning record with them without him like that. So I don't know. When you start seeing stuff like that, it makes you think that Trae Young might not be back next year either, because they didn't find a way to extend him, of course, this offseason. And now he's injured, of course, and the team is looking this good without him. You never know. Raptors 8-5. 76ers they're 7-5 right now. The Bucks are 8-6. The Heat are 7-6 right now, the 8th spot. Bulls 6-6. Celtics 7-7. Magic 7-7. Hornets, of course, 4-9. Nets 2-11. Pacers 1-12, and Wizards 1-12. That's the Eastern Conference, of course, standings. In the West, we have the Thunder at 13-1. The only loss came to the Trailblazers, of course. You know, the last week, no, week before last. Yeah, the only loss that came. Nuggets 10-2. The Rockets 9-3. Lakers 10-4. Spurs 9-4. Timberwolves 8-5. Warriors at the 7th spot, 9-6. Back-to-back wins for them. And the Suns, of course, sitting at 8-6. Trailblazers 6-7. Jazz 5-8. Clippers 4-9. They play tonight as well. Grizzlies 4-10. Ja Morant situation. We'll figure out what happens with that. Of course, we'll see what goes on like that. If he stays with the Grizzlies, or It was time to move on. We'll see what happens because he haven't played. When was the last time he played actually? When was the last time Ja Morant played? Ja Morant last time playing. When was that? I think when was the last time he played? November 15th. He played. Ja Morant. Yeah, he played only 6 minutes though. He only played 6 minutes, 7 points, and came out. Then the game before that, he didn't play. And then before that, he had 16 points in 30 minutes against the Knicks, and then 11 points. So he hasn't been playing good either like that. His numbers are low. His field percentage is low and everything been low. Now I don't know if he's like just not feeling it right now with some of the stuff, or him being in and out with the injury, and he had a suspension a little bit, and then things are going on and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see exactly what happens, but yeah, we'll see if they figure out something with him. I don't know. But you have, of course, the Mavericks 4-10. We'll see when Kyrie Irving comes back. The Mavericks was planning on blowing it up. We've seen a lot of rumors about that too. The Mavericks thinking about blowing it up and like trading away AD and Kyrie as well. So we'll see if they do that, because Anthony Davis, of course, we know he's a very good player, top 75 player of all time. But the injuries, of course, we know Kyrie Irving's a good player too. Right now, he's injured too as well. They already got rid of Nico Harrison. Now, Nico Harrison got fired, but in my opinion, yeah, him suggesting to trade Luka was already a bad thing, of course. But the owner has to sign off on every move. He's not the owner. He's making decisions on his own. Of course, the GM will go out there and say, I want to do this or do that. You have to sign off on it. You guys signed off on it like that and trade Luka. I don't know why you did after you just went to the finals the following year with Luka and Kyrie. You'll think you just say, okay, how do we lose that game to the Celtics? Rebounding and wing. Defense on the perimeter, defense on the wing like that. So how about you go out there and you bring a guy in? You could have brought back Dorian Finney-Smith. You could have brought him back, because you should never got rid of him in the first place. But you should have brought him back and then go out there and maybe get another big or something like that to help you. Like that, to get yourself back to being there, because you know Luke and Kyrie, your core, was going to work to get you there. But for some reason, Nico Harrison had a different plan, and he decided to trade him away, and that's what happened like that. And then they fired him, of course, as a scapegoat, but in reality, you guys signed off on it. You guys agreed to that like that. So it's like, they're going to fire him, but the damage already done. You can't get Luka back. So we'll see what happens. Lucky got Cooper Flag, of course. You got him on the team as well, so you can see how he can keep developing and getting better. But we'll see. But the Kings, they're sitting at the 14th spot right now. And the Pelicans, of course, last, of course, in the West. So yeah, that's the standings right now so far. That's some of the top news from last week. As you guys know, some games are going to be on today, and a lot of big time news is coming too as well. I'm about to watch my Heat play the Knicks in a little bit, so I'm going to see what happens with that. I'm about to have a short video about that, of course, as well. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.